But no, my position was, it's a fucking dude flying in the sky with animals. Come on. It's like, just usually.
You're too much of a realist.
Oh yeah. Because while these kids were like writing letters to Santa Claus and fucking watching the Smurfs and shit, I was watching Rambo. I was watching. Yeah. I was like, no, I've seen some shit. So. Hey everyone, thank you again for joining us on this video, this Christmas edition of this video. We got Joey TwoWolves joining us today for today's conversation, rocking his amazing toque on his head.
Star Wars Christmas. I ain't got no mini Christmas tree unless you want me to go run and get it. No, that's fine.
Is it fake?
Of course. I got it at the dollar store.
Okay.
It's on my track. And I got lights to $7.
Two Canadians. We got fake trees in our house. Nice. Today, what we want to be doing is we decided we're going to have a discussion about Christmas movies where we're going to do something a little bit different. We were thinking that we want to talk about the movies that we tend to watch throughout the Christmas season that are not necessarily considered Christmas movies. It's not really a best, worst, or underrated. It's just like I guess you could say a top three or a list of three. And for me, in no particular order, just the ones that I watch most of the time during the holidays. I saw the interaction I got in the last video. It was much appreciated. I saw the subs, I saw the likes, I saw the comments. Really appreciate all the interaction I get with you guys. I love it. I want to see more of it. In the comments, let me know what you guys think about this video. Let me know what your holiday/non-holiday-ish movies are. And also, don't forget to subscribe if you like the content and you want to see more. So,
do it, guys. Smash that like.
Yeah. So, let's jump into it. I'm going to kick us off, if you don't mind.
Do it.
For my Christmassy/non-Christmas movie is Catch Me If You Can.
Oh, really?
Leo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks. In itself, amazing movie. A lot of fun to watch. And it's all about Mr. Abagnale falsifying those checks, flying around the world. And the whole crutch of the movie is him trying to be the person that his father was to him when he was young, and to get his family back together so they can have that Christmas night again, right? And at the end of the movie, he gets captured by the FBI on Christmas night when he was planning his last biggest heist, and he went to visit his father's house to see what his father was doing on Christmas night and all that stuff, and saw that he had his own family. He didn't care about his son anymore. Or was his mother? It was his mother. My apologies. So for me, like, Christmas was a big theme in that movie. And it was important to him, and he wanted to recapture that Christmas moment. So for me, Catch Me If You Can definitely made the list of my Christmas movie that is not Christmas. Mr. TwoWolves, what do you got?
We're gonna go back and forth.
Why not?
All right. So my first one is The Holiday, with Jack Black, Jude Law. I want to say Kristen Dunst, but Cameron Diaz. And Boat Lady.
You know what? I could say it. All white people look alike. But anyways.
And I mean, it's just a cute movie because at the end of Cameron Diaz does a swap over, one of those like Parent Trap deals, but not really, where the people switch and they change their lives and people come in and out, and it's just a feel good movie in the end. It's a little long, but at the same time, like, I was never dragged into it. It's weird for me, somebody like me, like a chick flick type of deal. So The Holiday, even though it's called The Holiday, I think they're referring more to the British way of saying a holiday, meaning you're just going on a break, on a vacation, taking a time off. And it was good. It was actually, and just for some reason it brings me, because of that Christmas scene where they all get together, it kind of ties it in, and you're just like, you just relate it to Christmas, and it's one of the movies I enjoy watching with my family.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Back over here on my end, the next one that I have on my list is I'm debating on which one I want to save for last. Now, normally I would say things like Die Hard, and stuff like that, but I don't want to be too cliche because obviously Die Hard's on the list. But I don't care what Bruce Willis said, because apparently he announced it on some award show that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. But yeah, he's wrong. So for me, the next one on my list is Lethal Weapon, the first one. The first Lethal Weapon movie, absolute Christmas movie. Movie starts off with Christmas music, number one, okay?
Yeah.
Coasting through the city, and you see Christmas lights, a little bit, not a lot. And then the very first scene you get after the opening scene is Martin Riggs, Mel Gibson, in a Christmas tree lot, selling cocaine. Or buying cocaine. It's like... You know, it's in a Christmas tree lot, man. And then the entire movie takes place throughout the Christmas period, and then at the end you get this crazy ass hand to hand combat fight between Mel Gibson and Nick Nolte in front of a Christmas tree. It's like you can't get more Christmassy than that, you know. And to me, Lethal Weapon 1 it was the birth of buddy cop movies. It was so much fun to watch, and hilarious, to be honest. I rewatched them not too long ago, and they're so funny. Even by today's standards, they still hold up. So Lethal Weapon, my number 2.
Ready to go?
What you got?
For me, it's gonna be Serendipity.
Serendipity.
I know I'm going really soft. I don't think you'd be expecting these movies. For me, Serendipity.
Do you know how soft you're going right now? I don't think I saw this one.
Dude, for me, it was one of those again, love stories, and the only reason Kate Beckinsale is gorgeous in that movie, and just like the interaction and the way this guy goes to the lengths of trying to find this girl, and how they're constantly crossing paths, and she's on the, if the universe gives it to you, whatever, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, and she's in a relationship, he's in a relationship, and they just like, eventually figure it out. And the whole movie's get like, oh, he's there, oh, she's there, oh, and they're in the same building, and they're just like going around, and it's fun, and it's active, and it's got you on your seat, because you really like you really feel for them in that movie, I find. And that's it. But there's just that one scene where he's just like lying down, and it's starting to snow, because it's been like a whole year, I think.
Yeah.
And that's it. So that, again, that's the one that clicked it, because in the beginning they meet because they're Christmas shopping, and they grab the last pair of gloves, and they're like, no, you take it, and then the whole story just flies up. That's how I explain it.
Okay.
It just kind of tugs at the strings a bit. That one. And obviously I like watching it with my mom. So.
Oh, okay, there you go. Nice.
There you go.
Nice, man. I you know what? In preparation for this, I actually watched a movie that was recommended to me from my wife. People said, "Oh my god, it's a Christmas movie. You gotta check it out, Little Women." And yeah, oh my god, I've never seen a movie go nowhere so fast. It's so boring. it's oh man. My number 3 actually is a bit of a curveball for me. I was surprised when I was going through everything. I was like, you know what, I have to mention this one. My number 3 is a movie called Knives Out, which is a recent movie. Knives Out with Daniel Craig, Ana de Armas, the murder mystery movie.
Yeah.
It's just the setting, like the house itself. It looks like a rustic old, fireplace. Everyone's drinking hot cocoa type house, and it was definitely near the winter-ish periods. You had, what's his name, Captain America, Chris Evans, his character wearing that like thick, fluffy white sweater. He looks cozy in it all the time. So it's not really a Christmas movie per se, but to me, it gives off some strong Christmas vibes.
Yeah.
Like it gives off a cozy vibe, which is like, when I think Christmas, I think cozy. So for me, Knives Out, I remember when I was watching it, and I was like, you know what, this is like, yeah, I can go open some presents now. So the movie itself is a lot of fun, and what I really like is that they do such a good job of playing with the viewer. Like, you think you haven't figured it out, no, you don't.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's my number 3.
Number 3, okay. Well, my last and favorite one on the list right now is Matilda.
Oh,
Matilda,
yeah.
Always made me feel Christmassy, just because, I mean, one, the kids, and that gym teacher that made no sense whatsoever. She's stealing the camera angles, and she's eating the cake, and the fat kid's all upset about it. And
even the principal, no? Was it the gym teacher or the principal?
I think she was, because she did the shot put. So for me, she was the gym teacher.
Okay.
But was she the principal? I thought maybe something happened to the principal and she became the principal. And then I find out, Danny DeVito narrating it as well, finding out that he's in it with Pullman, his wife, and I didn't know at the time that they were married. And then so it's like, it's such a good movie on his aspect. You get to see, that was the first time I got to see Danny DeVito in that role, and actually get to see him that way. I never realized until that movie that he did a lot of it. He produced and wrote it, directed it, and I need to double check that, but I know he had a lot to do with the production.
Yeah.
And just those camera angles, the fish lens that at the time, and the fact that she had special powers, and the explanation of like what she thought about adults and kids, it really has that nice separation, and it really brings you into the mind of a child, especially a child that like who wouldn't want to have special powers like that you can like move things around and whatever, you know. It wasn't like an X-Men thing where she was like you know, laser beams and walking through walls, but she was just able to manipulate stuff. So such a nice
She gets a knock on the door, and this old dude in a wheelchair whose ball just shows up, and you're like, oh no.
You're like, no, wrong movie, bro. No, it was just Matilda, and then she gets adopted by that lovely teacher, and it's like it's Christmas, and it's just that's it for me.
Because
I got all warm and fuzzy for this one. I didn't think we could go stabby like you wanted to go.
I didn't go stabby, did I?
Oh, Knives Out. I mean that means stabby.
Oh, one person died in that movie. No, two, but yeah. No,
it's like Lethal Weapon, Knives Out, Christmas. I'm like, oh. And love stories. That's Christmas for me.
But that was fantastic, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you joining me on this one, man. And for the viewers out there, I want to thank you guys for joining us on this one too. Let us know what your holiday/non-holiday movies are, your favorites, and what are not your favorites. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our list. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Always appreciate it. Always helps. And for everyone out there, I believe this video will be going out in time. If not, sorry.
Merry Christmas. Be safe.
Exactly.
Have fun.
That's right. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. I'll put some text on the screen to say it in other languages. There you go. And everyone just enjoy it. All right. It's Christmas. Everything's going to be okay. Everyone's going to have fun. Okay. I know you don't want to see your mother-in-law, but it's going to be fine. Thanks again for joining, everyone. Merry Christmas and have a good one.
Take care.